All right. Hello, my name is Alex. I'm working at the graphomate company in Kiel, Germany. Today, I'd like to give you a brief introduction into our chart component in the SAC. First, I'd like to mention that there is also a new component we've got, which is the shared data source. With this, you're able to load your data source once and then share this with other graphomate widgets. Also, this gives you the possibility to use the regular builder panel of the SAC to select your data that you're looking for and use some advanced features of this, such as filters for hierarchies and such. All right, let's get back to our charts. This is what we're aiming for today, and maybe I'll delete it and start from a blank page. So first of all, you load your chart component by clicking on the Insert Custom Widgets tab and then Graphomate Charts. Of course, you need to select a data model. And then you select which data you would like to be presented to you. Select a dimension. And there you go. There's your data. Because this is not a time-based presentation of data, but structure-based, I would rotate it by 90 degrees. So this is preferred according to IBCS rules. So everybody can see on first sight what kind of data he or she is looking at. Maybe first of all, I'll give you an overview over our chart types that we support. There's 6 chart types. These are all the chart types you need to create IBCS conform dashboards. And they are also available in both orientations, of course. So this is the first chart type, which is just a regular bar chart. And then the second type is a line chart. Third type is a bar chart with integrated deviations. Then there's pin chart, stack bar charts, where you can stack series on top of each other. And then last but not least, there's a waterfall chart, which you can use to present your profit and loss accounts. Of course, with this data, it doesn't really make sense. There will be a more detailed video manual later on, but this is a quick start guide. Okay. So to give your recipient first information about what he or she is looking at in general, of course, your chart needs a title. So go to the Labels tab, and then down here, there's title. So you can enter trading company, trading in corporate. You're looking at sales forecast. For product categories in the year 2023, let's say. So there's your title. And if you want to put something in bold, you have to use these HTML tags. And there you have your sales and sales forecast in bold letters. And then we have these scenarios, which are defined by the IBCS rule set. So you have a scenario for your actuals, for previous period, for your budget and your forecast. And you can assign to series 1, which is in our case, measure 1, which is sales. You assign the actual scenario because it's a actual value, and then series 2 is sales forecast, and as the name says, is a forecast value. So you assign your forecast scenario to it, so everybody can see on first sight what kind of data he or she is looking at. After that, I would like to put a deviation within our chart. So that's easily done. This just here in the Start tab. Down here, there's this deviation dialog where you can define a few things about your deviations, what they should look like. And then there's this configuration field where you just click the deviation. You can also put multiple deviations into your chart. You can also create even more. If you have, for example, more than 2 series, you can define when you click on your deviation element, you can define which type of deviation this one should represent. So it's a relative or an absolute deviation. And then you can tell which 2 series should be the base of the calculation. And there we have our deviation. Now I would like to give a quick look on the series, what you can do with series in our chart component, because if you have a look at this is just almost the same chart, but with just one measure and the categories. And then down here you have the series field. And if you click in here, you can add another dimension. And for this time, for example, we choose the segment dimension. So it will add this dimension. And because this is a stacked bar chart, it will add these dimensions in the stack. Yeah, let's get back to the regular chart. One further thing I would like to show you are the highlights. These are within the emphasis tab. So here you can create a reference line, for example. Just have to define the base of the reference line, and because these are values within the millions, you don't see any reference line yet. But if I say 100,000 or 500,000, there's our reference line. And this can also be defined a bit more in detail. We can tell it to be 2 pixels thick and a different color, for example. And if you would like to have it solid, dotted, or dashed. And then of course there's highlights, where you can use single highlights. They actually show within your chart a difference between 2 data points, which you can freely define. So you can say, okay, I want to show the difference between series sales and series forecast, and between element 1 and element 2, for example, or any other combination. Then there's a different type of highlights, which are called the multi-highlights, because you can have multiple of them. Just create and also define them just the way we defined our single highlights. And then there's both highlights combined. So, okay, that's a quick introduction, I guess, for today. So if you have any further questions, just let me know down in the comments. And if you would like to have a demo version of our products, just head over to graphomate.com and request a demo version. Have a nice day. Hope to see you soon. Bye.